Hello, everybody. I'm super happy to be here once again, bringing you a special reading this week because today is the full moon in Aquarius. So, I want to bring something that is gonna help us connect to that energy of Aquarius. And Aquarius are a sign that are very innovative. They are really into technology. They like advancement. They like anything that is the power to the people. Okay, so they are very prone to work for the community, towards the community. They see things in a different way. They're very progressive, okay? And we are coming into the era of Aquarius, which is all about technology and science and breaking up the paradigms that have sustained our civilization up to now. So, whatever that is no longer serving us, there is a change, and we are going through that transition that is going to allow us either we are already in the era of Aquarius, or we are moving towards it and we're very close to being it. So, anyways, with the full moon in Aquarius, what we're going to do is we're going to connect and explore the culmination of your efforts in areas that are very much related to Aquarius. So, community, seeing things, speaking your truth, and anything that is related to your heart center goals. So, we're going to be looking at 6 different cards, okay? One is, and I have it wrote it down here. So one would be, what unique contribution to the world have you done in this last 6 months? Number 2 is, how can you make a difference to your community? Another one is, how can you grow and expand your relationships or your friendships? This is friendships related. How can you bring light into your truth? What does true freedom look like for you? And lastly, what do you need to release to create more freedom in your life? So, are you ready? Let's get started. So, when we are talking about the card number 1, which was the answer to the question, what unique contribution to the world have you made in the last 6 months? You're getting the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords, it's a lot about communication and intellect. So when you get that card, makes me think that you have been very much centered into your goals, but finding a way to really make the relationship between your decision and the facts. Okay, so you have been able to pull out from all the information you have available, from all the facts, to find what is true to you. And that was your decision. Your decision was based on your truth. Okay, and it has been an analytical based decision, where with your intelligence and the facts, you have pulled out a decision and a way of doing things. So this has been your contribution into the world for the last 6 months, meaning that you have been able to take your decisions and be that example of what an analytical action is, pulling out information instead of only driving yourself from emotions. Because when it's only emotions, we are not able to pull a congruent decision or something that is gonna support us in the best way possible. Okay, best decisions are taken when we combine heart and mind. Okay, so when the decision around you has been all about emotions, you have been able to pull, no, hold on, let's look at this. There's something else that we need to think about, and then let's base our decision on that. Okay, so how can you make a difference into your community? And you're getting the Emperor. And the Emperor is really a card that is based It's about masculine energy, and it's based on the structure, on the solid foundation that you are creating for your success in the future. So you're really creating a base, what that is going to sustain in a very solid way your actions and the results of your actions today. Okay, so what have you been able, how can you make a difference in your community when you contribute by creating a solid foundation for the future, solid foundation for the success of the community in the future. Okay, and this, when we see the Emperor card, it is about providing a stability in a moment of change and transition. So it is hard, of course, to provide that stability when there's change. It feels like nothing is sustained. Nevertheless, you always, when you find a way to have some stability within that change, that helps you ground and then helps you keep things real even when everything else around you is very chaotic. How can you grow and expand your friendships when you embrace the energy of the King of Wands? And she is the King of Wands, the Queen, I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands is really the social butterfly. So just happy, she's very charismatic. She is very looking into enjoying things every day, enjoying who she is, and she's very sure of who she is and what contribution is in the world and every day. So embracing and keeping that connection with friends and with family members in a way that is enjoyable, even when it has been a challenge right now, and it is a challenge still. You really are able to expand on those friendships and new ones when you connect through that socialization and finding a common ground, finding a common interest between the people around you. How can you bring light into your own truth? And we're getting the Five of Wands. And if you pay attention, it seems to be a conflict here in the card. Everybody has a stick and everybody has something to say, and none of them are listening to what the other person has to say. They're only fighting for their point of view. And you're able to bring light into your own truth when you find a way to undo that conflict, when you find a way to communicate your own truth and listen to what the other person has to say. Because when you're only focused in what we want to say, it's our ego speaking, and I'm not listening to the other person. What if that person has another way, another perspective, another option, another idea that I didn't think about? So when you take time and you listen to the other person, and you also explain your point of view, and you make it relatable to the other person, that's when you really shine light into your own truth. You're able to express who you are, and at the same time, you're letting the other person express who they are. What does true freedom look like for you? And we're getting the Queen of Pentacles. And she is a solid, hardworking person. Okay, she's the typical hardworking mom or dad that is going out there, fighting for the family. So true freedom looks like for you when you are every day doing what you like to do, because she's very grounded. She's a very real, down to earth person that does everything she does inspired not only by what she likes, but also by her family and close friends, the people that she loves, and can create financial abundance. So when you are able to do what you love to do and you have financial abundance at the same time, that's what true freedom looks for you, or looks like for you. And what, as the last card we had, what do you need to release to create more freedom in your life? And we are getting the Eight of I got swords. The Eight of Swords, if you pay attention, you see that this lady here, she's tied up and she has a handkerchief on her eyes. She can't see. But if you look attentively, it's not really tied up completely that it cannot be undone. So sometimes our greatest limitation is here. She thinks she's really imprisoned, but she doesn't really is. So what this card means goes deeper into our subconscious mind. In which way are you limiting yourself by your beliefs? What beliefs do you have right now that are holding you back and are not letting you move on, move forward? So this card invites you really to analyze and to identify, how are you talking to yourself? What are the things that you're talking to yourself? Where do they come from? Be aware of what are you saying? What's your inner talk? To identify those limiting beliefs and then be able to make that shift to an expansive belief. Okay, so if I look all the cards together, I can see that the full moon in Aquarius is bringing you a lot of invitations to watch the way you communicate. Communication is key. Make sure you're listening to the other person. Make sure you're basing your decision not only in emotions. Put facts into it. Analyze, think before you do. Try to keep connected to your friends and loved ones. Create a solid foundation for what's to come, for your future, for your success. And start working on your limiting beliefs. Start working on things. It is time to let go of what is not serving you and start shifting that mentality, because when you change your thoughts, you change the way you think, you change your life. So thank you for listening to me. I want to invite you to look at my website, lauratia.com. I do have a lot of ways to help you in creating that shift, in creating that deep and massive transformation that you want to create into your life. And I have a package that is an intensive intuitive coaching package. It's 6 weeks. We're going to be working one-on-one, and we're going to see exactly what are the things that are limiting you to create that shift in your life that is going to be really durable and is going to be meaningful and adapted to you. This package is not one thing for everybody. It's going to be created depending on your needs. So it is called Rise, a Journey into Healing. So if you're looking really to create deep transformation in your life and you want to rise and you want to let go of the things that are not serving you anymore and you are ready to heal, let me know. Go to my website, lauratia.com, and book a free consultation so we can meet online on Zoom and we can discuss which ways I can help you, what do you need, and we'll go from there. Well, thank you for listening to me and have an amazing rest of the week. Bye.